But also you set up the Hawn Foundation. So tell people what that's about. You're the president.
Actually, I developed it 12 years ago because I could see that children were showing symptoms of silent distress. In doing so, we saw more depression on the rise. We saw children that weren't able to focus. More psychotropics were given to them in order to, take their sort of, we call it behavioral problems. What was happening was it was symptomatic of the world we live in. So with all of the distractions that these children are having, with all of the information overload that their brains are not able to accept because they're not old enough, and the brain is not developed, I decided that in order to create more mental stability for children, more mental balance, and more control for the child, to understand their own brain. Because we ask them to use it in the classroom, but we don't tell them what it is, what it looks like, what it can do, what the potential is of the brain. So I brought in people like you write a script, and I made a curriculum. And the curriculum is called Mind Up. We're Mind Up UK, and we're also right here is Hawn Foundation UK. And it's its own organization. We have one in Canada and one in the US. We have 500,000 children doing it. It's a 15-lesson program. But what we do is we teach children about the brain, how the brain works, how is the emotional system working in the brain, how can you quiet down the fear, how can you quiet down the anxiety these children have, anger, all things that don't come back, that poison them.
Do you think they have more of that, than we did as children at school? Do you think they're struggling more then?
I do, because
health?
We're dealing with the onslaught of so much, not just the media, but also our technology. So now children are engaging themselves on how many friends they have. It's becoming distorted. On one end, we have to have our children be able to focus better. So these are taking and stealing the focus capabilities of the brain away from the child. So we are now in over 500,000 children in the world doing this program.
Amazing.
And we will have 1 million by 2016.
And they sign up, schools sign up.